Hi, everyone. I wanted to give you a little glimpse into what we're doing in the spring semester of the Sovereign Sisterhood, where we're exploring the human design transits. I know a lot of you love the transits, you've loved my transit reports, and you follow them. And so I wanted to just give you a little glimpse because this is also something that you can do for yourself. So this is an example where I have created a human design transit journal for participants for the month of February. And so this journal includes all of the different transits of the sun and the earth over the course of the month, along with some other supportive material and places where you can write. And so you can follow along with this and make your own version of it if you want to. This is a benefit that people are getting when they're participating in this program over the next few months. But I thought I would just share it with you because I thought it might give you some inspiration for what you might want to do. All right, very good. So go ahead and check out this example. Hi, everyone. I wanted to shoot you a short example about how you can use your Human Design Transit Report journal. And so let's just take a look at what's in here. So here's our cover. And then at the beginning of the month, you'll get all of the transits that are going to be happening during the course of February. And so you have that in terms of just gates and dates in the first part. And then in the bottom, you're going to see where those gates are in the actually in the body graph. So at a quick shot, you can go, oh, okay, those are the ones that are going to be lit up. And then the question is what's going to happen with your chart? Now, not all of these are lit up at the same time because these are all of the different gates that are happening over the course of the month. So let's go ahead and scroll through here. We're just going to look for where we currently are. And okay, so this is where we're at right now, where I'm recording this. And so, because it's Valentine's Day, it's February 14th. And so here's the chart that we have for this particular transit. And we have the sensing circuit is highlighted here. And that's because we have the sun is in the gate 30. And then the earth is in the 29. Okay, so here we've got the sun is in the 30 and the earth is in the 29, and both of them are in the sensing circuit. So what you would do is you would come in here and you would go, okay, the gate 30, do I have this defined in my chart or not? So you could check it off. For me, it's a little bit complicated because Chiron's in the 30 and Chiron doesn't necessarily create definition. So I'm like, okay. So I get to decide about that, since it's my Chiron. And then the 29, I do not have defined in my chart. So with the 30, I might play around with that. With the 29, it's definitely open for me. And then when these are defined, though, am I seeing that any of other gates or channels are happening for me? Now, nothing else is going to be connecting for me personally. But one of the things I want to point out here is we've got this whole channel, right? While the sun's in the gate 30, Pluto's still in the gate 41. Pluto's going to be there for like the next 3 years. So if you have the 30 in your natal chart, you're going to have this whole channel being defined for the next few years. So that's something for you to pay attention to. Then we also have this 35, 36. This has been getting lit up a lot in the last few months, and we still have it lit up here as well. So this is something you might want to take a look at. We have a lot of manifestor energy happening right now because we have the root center that is defined by this transit. It's a motor. It's the weakest motor, but it's a motor. It's connected to the emotional solar plexus through that 3041. And so that's further energizing that emotional solar plexus, which is the second most powerful engine in the chart. And then all of that is going up into the throat. So we've got a lot of manifesting energy happening here all along the left-hand side of the body. Now, for me, I don't have more than one gate in the sensing circuit that's defined. So on the one hand, we're just looking at these two gates, but on the other hand, I'm taking a look at this and I'm going, wow, this whole left-hand side of the physical of the energy body is being lit up. So I'm going to pay attention to this whole thing, not just what's happening with the 30 and the 29. So anytime you're here and you're looking and you see like whole channels or centers that are lit up, you want to take account of that as well and see how is that actually influencing you. So those are some things you can take a look at for yourself. Now, here is where you can go in and write a little bit more for yourself about this. So I would come in here and say, okay, my experience with the gate 30 is that my Chiron's in the 30. And I've had a long relationship with the intensity of my own energy. And so I get to write here for myself about what that's been like for me. And then also to be like, okay, the sun is there. Do I feel that energy more intensely right now? And also, do I want to change the way I'm experiencing the intensity of this gate 30? Because the gate 30 in the natal chart, when we see that in a reading, we go, oh, that creates that more energy in the chart by 10. So the 30 is really, really potent, and it's good to pay attention to that. Then the 29, interestingly enough, is perseverance in traditional human design or devotion in quantum human design. And I feel like I've really developed a relationship with this energy, even though it's not defined in my chart. So I might write about that here in this place to say, oh, what is my energy with that 29? Well, I've spent a lot of time developing my spiritual devotion to my own spiritual growth path. And so I could be writing about that for myself, and I could kind of be feeling into that and being like, what's the quality of energy? I could find it here in my body. It's down here on my body. Be like, what's the quality of energy there? Breathe into that. And I feel really good about how I'm at with the 21 right now. And I might want to take a little extra time to just ground myself in that spirit of devotion during this particular transit. Yeah. So that's what we have for this, what's happening during this time. So this is an example of how you can work with this transit journal for yourself and go through each one of them. You can skip one here or there if you're busy a particular week, but it is a way for you to bring just a little more attention and a little more focus to how the transits are influencing you. And I wanted to show you this one because this is so big in all of our experience right now. And one of the things that you might notice, make extra notes for yourself about this, is, do I feel more energy to manifest, to activate, to express my emotional energy, to express my desire, right? And to express my passion, to express my devotion? Am I getting more energy for all of that right now? Because this will give us that. So this is a great way that you can work with the transits. All right.